back here at the ballpark. Welcome in. We're in the eighth. Two men out. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. The Guardians putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. They came into the year looking like a team with a good shot at the postseason. We might need to upgrade that outlook.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this is a team that's headed for October. They put together a very nice season so far.
So two down. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 1 for 3. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Of course, now they need to keep it up and make sure they don't waste what's been a great start. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the eighth. He's looking rock solid so far.
Got him swinging. So a man now into the ball game on defense, Yoan Moncada. He's the new third baseman here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Josh Naylor. Liner caught at second. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's already homered in this game. Rips that one to right. Sheets puts it away. 2 down. Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, base hit. Here's Mike Zunino, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Now a fly ball to right center. Sheets brings it in for the third out. Guardians lead 1. All set for the start of the inning. Eloy Jimenez now. Karinchak back to work. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike. And that's in for a strike. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 1 down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Got him! And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can.
And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home. They're cementing themselves as one of the top teams in the league. Another W in this one.
Great play just about every single game from them, and it's really been impressive. I think we might be witnessing something really special here.
I'm feeling lucky, so I might play the numbers. I'm on the come up, gotta get mine before the I need a 10, 20, 50s, and 100s. Don't you think being rich sound fun? I wonder how.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
First pitch, 6-10.
Check swing went around. That's strike 2. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Next pitch is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Down in order go the White Sox. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. You're watching. Back now at Progressive Field. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert, in there at the knees. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ball 1, no strikes.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is even, 2-2. One down, base is empty. Good eye right there. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now.
Well, we'll hold that thought, as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And now the 0-1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's Elvis Andrus. First offering misses the mark. Andrus, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 gone now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That's outside, and that's ball one. Grandal measures 6 feet 2 inches. 34-year-old vet, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm.
And welcome back. Here's Tim Anderson. And here it comes. Ball one low.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school. He then went back to baseball as a junior. 4 years later, the White Sox made him a first-round draft pick.
Tim made a good choice.
Yes, he did.
Benintendi takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And now it's even up. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They trail it here 4-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Luis Robert now.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Cantillo back to work. On the corner for a strike.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Number 32, Gavin Sheets.
Sheets batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one. Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Down in order. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Yoan Moncada. That's in for a strike. Moncada, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is in for a strike.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind. Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
First offering, and it just misses. That one misses, and it's 2-0. The White Sox hitless so far in the game. The 2-0 is in for a strike. There's the strike. And now it's filled up. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7, and now Tim Anderson. Yeah, there's the strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Naylor steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jimenez in the box again, takes a strike. Just missed. Right side. Toss to Naylor, and they take care of Jimenez for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Here in Cleveland, and now it's Luis Robert. Cantillo back to work. There's a strike. Cantillo still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Gavin Sheets digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And the pitch. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
We go to the 9th, and now Yohan Moncada. Cantillo back to work. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Digging in, Elvis Andrus. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Grandal up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. 1 for 2. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Moncada, the lead runner at 2nd. Andrus at 1st with no outs. There's the strike up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at 1st as they can't make the play.
Now batting.
So digging in, Tim Anderson. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next offering upstairs. And that one missing low. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Brennan makes the play. Runners tagging from 2nd and 3rd. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from 3rd.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Benintendi, the former 1st-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. The punch out there, 2 gone.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Jimenez stands in now and watches strike 1. There's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Singy, they called him up with the hopes he'd be a force on the mound, and he delivered today. Double-digit punch-outs and just a great game overall.
No doubt about it, Boog. And he seems to be the kind of young pitcher who can completely change the story of a season. And I know that sounds like we're putting a lot of pressure on him, but he showed terrific stuff out there on the mound in this one, and maybe a sign of good things to come down the road as well.
It's easy sometimes when you just coast along. Like it or not, something always seems to go wrong. Sometimes people build you up just so they can knock you down. Sometimes they will have you there cause they need someone around. Perhaps you'll receive invitations for tea. Or perhaps you will laugh and you'll make them all smile. Or maybe you'll join them cause it had to be. Yeah.
Here's Adam Frazier. The Y to kick the pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Righty delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
Next offering misses. 2-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike 2. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Got it by him for the K. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and he just misses. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. On the ground, out to short. Rosario tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Ramon Urias in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Hayes getting to start in left, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and deals.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Taron Vavra. Vavra goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2.
1-2.
Just missed.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. 2-2 now. Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That misses the zone. 2-0.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next offering is fouled back.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Frazier batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Vavra at second with 2 down, and that one fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. 1 left for the back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 4th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Gunnar Henderson. And that's outside.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Henderson tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Mountcastle swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. to third, and that chance handled. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Santander, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And fouled off. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. He was late. Adley Rutschman, saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time. Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Urias, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Oh, he dropped it. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now it's Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Nothing. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Taron Vavra. That pitch gets the corner, strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next one just misses, and it's 1-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Ryan McKenna, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's the strike.
No ball.
Vavra gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Got him looking. 1 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits.
3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Here comes a pitch. To short, could be 2. Fired to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. And there's the strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Next pitch is popped up. Ramirez settles under it and makes the catch. one up, one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. That one's in there, 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Santander now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. On to the bottom of the eighth and into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. First pitch just misses. McKenzie still out there to pitch the eighth and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third, Ramirez gets the catcher by a step. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Rosario right there to make the grab. That's out number 2. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there for strike 1. That clips the corner.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now.
Struck him out looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Orioles held in check there. They're on the short. Last chance for the home team. Now here is Terrin Vavra. And there's a foul ball. 0-1. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Naylor takes it to the bag. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And next for the Orioles, Ryan McKenna. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. Inside corner for a strike. That's strike 1. Gets the outside corner with that one. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. He really made a splash in his first game with the big club. Nothing but zeros on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he was absolutely dealing on the hill today. And every year teams call up pitchers and just hoping that they can get a contribution and maybe find a real core piece to help them compete down the stretch. And he looks like the real deal.